Hey guys, I'm Ray and welcome back to more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge. This episode is a bittersweet episode because our two lovelies here, Logan and Madeline, will be moving out this episode to take their place in Grey Ridge, our new castle that we built last episode. So that was a really long speed build, super long. It's like an hour long, so if you like speed builds, you probably really enjoyed that one, but it was a long one. So I apologize to anyone who really just watches the gameplay episodes. Last episode was a huge speed build. It was massive. It's probably the longest one that I've ever put in one entire video. I normally would break them up, but I didn't want to do 2 episodes of only speed build. I mean, that may happen in the future depending on how extravagant I get with building, just because that was a lot. That was like a huge thing that we did there. But this episode, these two lovelies are moving out, and it's bittersweet because it's sweet because they are so adorable, and I want them to move on with their lives and have wonderful lives and be great in their positions as warden and wardeness. But it's bitter because, you know, I love Logan and Madeline. They're so great. I love them both. They're awesome. So this will be our last day with them pretty much. I'll probably have them moving out sometime by the afternoon because there's some stuff that I have to do in order to update some things, which needs to happen. And to do that, I need to know how much money I'm going to have left over after I buy their house. So I got to go ahead and place their house down in the world and make sure all that's situated because I've added some new stuff to the game. Some people on stream mentioned this mod to me, and I think my sister actually sent it to me too the same day, which was kind of funny. Later that day, my sister sent me a message on, I think, Tumblr about this mod, which is basically a working well mod where you have to have water in the well and go get water in order for functions like flushing the toilet and taking a bath to work. And I just put that in my game, and I don't have any water buckets, so I can't do anything that involves water, like washing the dishes or taking a bath or, you know, flushing the toilet. So it's kind of important that I kind of get that mod going. I don't think, well, buying that stuff is not going to end the world in terms of what I buy there, but it will certainly shift. You know what? I might just have to go purchase that stuff for now just so we can get it to function. But I do want to do probably a small speed decoration of their house at the beginning of next episode because I do want to address some of the rooms in their house that I've been meaning to do, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have money left over after we purchase Logan and Madeline's house. So I'm going to probably address these last lingering few rooms that are unfinished in their house so that I can call their house pretty much completely done and then focus all my attention on working on the new homes and additional homes that we have not done yet. So that's going to be the plan for the beginning of next episode. I won't do that in the middle of this episode because I won't know how much money I have until after they move out. But I think I will go ahead and place that well and stuff just so we can get this thing functioning and make sure we have water and stuff working. And then I'll rearrange everything later on after the fact when I do that speed build in the morning. I think I'll take that type of route. But when Logan moves out this episode, I think that what I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him take Ripley with him because that way he'll have a horse in the family already, a good horse that he's ridden a bunch before. You know, he'll have a horse, and I think I'm going to have him take the dogs with him. I don't know if I'm going to keep both of the puppies. I think I might only keep one dog with me just because it's a little bit less attention that I have to pay. And people that I move into Grey Ridge, when I move in families, I will move in dogs with them because I feel like, you know, Logan being a werewolf, a lot of the people who live in that area are like hunters and metal finders and metal workers and stuff. And they, just like him, they have a lot of dogs that help them sniff out a lot of collectibles and stuff like that. So I'm going to probably move in some dogs with the addition of Grey Ridge. And maybe hopefully, you know, even be able to breed some dogs, possibly adopt some of them. Sometimes the game puts up dogs for adoptions and stuff like that. And I will work on potentially trying to adopt a new horse. Someone mentioned that they really like the white horse that we saw that was a wild horse. And I'll look and see if we can go ahead and try to find that one and adopt it. Hopefully it'll be a girl horse because then we could potentially breed Fireball with her. He's still got quite a bit, left in his age. So we could potentially breed Fireball with her if she is in fact a female horse. And if she's not, I believe last time, just like with Rose, a lot of people were fine with me changing the gender of the horse to make it a female just because it's really difficult and I can't tell what they are to make that decision before I adopt them. And I cannot buy, oh my god, the alien baby, I forgot about that. I forgot that she freaks out like that. Okay. Anyways, they're all waking up for the morning here, and Emric's just writing this morning. He just woke up and has been writing. He kind of wants to hang out with Yvette, and I think that's going to be our other goal this episode. He wants her to move in, and it's about time that she does. It's about time that they get betrothed. Okay, he got 9 days until he ages up. So just like with Madeline, it's about time that she kind of moves in and they take her on as a ward, and that they kind of make it official that these two are going to be betrothed to each other. I think that their parents knew for a long time, and they pretty much knew for a long time too, that they are betrothed to each other, but it's never like set in stone until like now. So I think it's time that we do that, and that we get it all set in, and she gets moved in, and we all, you know, start that whole process going on there. So that's the goal for this episode. I have to do some editing to this lot right now, just to make sure. What are wrong with which room my puppies? Okay, they need food, and yeah, they need food and destruction. But yes, so I think that's the goal for the episode. I don't think I'm gonna keep both the puppies. I might keep Silver just because he's a hunter already and he's adventurous, you know. I might keep Silver. She has 3 traits. Oh yes, she got the playful trait. I forgot because she plays all the time. She's non-destructive and adventurous. They're both adventurous, but he's a hunter, which makes him a little bit better at finding metals and stuff. So I might keep Silver, and let Logan take the 3 of them with him, because you know he's a dog guy. He's our dog guy. But that's the plan so far. So I'm gonna get some stuff placed here so that I can get water going in this house, and then I'll get their day started, and I'll be back once we're kind of in the swing of things. Alright guys, so welcome back. I kind of got their day going a little bit here. I placed, for now, this is the well item. This is the thing that we now need to do in order to make sure we have water. We have to click here, we have to hit collect water. They'll come over to the well, they'll grab some water, and then they put it over here. I put it over here in this barrel so that the entire household can now utilize the water. So Mal collected a bunch of buckets this morning, and we've already used up a bunch. So we only have 5 left because everybody had to take baths and wash dishes and stuff. It's pretty cool. It basically adds one more element to the game that I need to do and focus on, similar to how I need to have firewood in this playthrough in order to be able to actually light a fire, except for in these fireplaces because they're like auto lighting fireplaces, but that's just the way they come. But in all of the bedrooms, I need to have firewood, so I need to go to the woods area to collect it. I might move the well and put it in like a public spot. Like I might put it on this lot over here, or I might put it somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly yet. I might like put the well over here so that you actually have to leave the lot to do it. But for now, just because I was not doing any new lots just yet, it's gonna just sit where it is right now. I'm probably gonna move it though. I feel like I might take it and put it maybe like in this area, so it's like a public thing and people have to go there. Though the only households that I think it actually affects in the game is the one that you are playing, so that the other Sims around the town aren't walking around, you know, with green smoke clouds smelling like booty, you know. So which I appreciate greatly to the creator of the mod, because that would be highly annoying if every one of your friends stank like all the time. Like I would probably be mad as heck if that was the case. So I do appreciate the fact that it only really applies to this family, but I think that just to add even more of an element to it, I might put the will in like a public spot, and then when I will place another person to be like our housemaid, and I'll leave them in the household like we did before. I just have to get around to actually making them, so they'll be like how Ursula was. I moved Ursula out only because I thought she was glitching my game. I don't think she was, but she's been out of the household so long, living with the Willettes. I think I'll just leave her where she is, and I'll make another person that can be our housekeeper or our housemaid or whatever like that, so that they can help do a lot of this stuff. So like if we need water for baths and stuff, they would have to go to the well, get the water, and they do all the cleaning and stuff in the house like that. So it's not a big deal, but for now that's what I'm going to probably plan to do, and I'll likely add them maybe next episode, maybe in the beginning of next episode after I'm done doing all the changes. But I have placed down Grey Ridge, our beautiful castle, which Mal and Logan have been planning and working on and gathering the materials and getting the building and stuff done, and they've been scheduling all this stuff out, and Logan has been a huge part of it because obviously he is our stonemason. So now that that's placed, I think it's time to possibly move them out. You know, I know it's like kind of early still, but you know, I want to make sure that this happens correctly, or at least I need to purchase the lot, because there's a weird way to do this because it's still going to be purchased, and you know, taxes and stuff still have to be paid to the main family. We are technically the leading family here, so I think what I need to do is purchase some real estate here. So I think I need to purchase an additional home. Purchase a rental lot. I'm so sorry. It's purchase a rental lot. Let me do this, and I need to purchase a rental lot before the game decides to do something funky. we're gonna go ahead and do this now. Ignore the fact that he's using a phone. We'll say he's like drawing up contracts and stuff right now. Use your imagination, people. But Gray Ridge is placed over here in this area right over here. This is where Gray Ridge is. This whole area and this gray pathway type area is where I'm gonna call the Gray Ridge general area over here. So this will be where all of the like more stony type, I'm probably gonna make a lot of dwarven families over here, maybe some more like, you know, wolves. I don't want to place any more werewolves though. I kind of want all of them to be descendants of Logan, but I will probably place, you know, some like dwarves over here, maybe some like stone elves or something like that. That type of stuff in this general area is what I kind of plan to do over here. But this is the household that we need to buy, and it's going to cost us 233,947 simoleons. So let's buy it. And it didn't even cost that much. See, I don't really know how this thing does like rental properties, because it didn't take that much away. It took I don't know, like maybe like 100,000, maybe less out of our thing. So I'm not 100% sure on how that works in terms of what we do there. I don't know how that works, but I think that what we're gonna do is maybe we'll play for a little while longer with Logan and Madeline here. We're gonna, you know, say our goodbyes and stuff, and they're gonna be moving out because right now they have to run over there, but I do have plans to add some more additional lots to try to help stop that situation too. So oh my god, they're just standing over here with umbrellas, which is kind of funny because yeah, they're umbrellas, but it's fine, we'll ignore it for now. Who is this? Is this Spade? Spade? What are you doing over here, buddy? He's just like over here at the Willette's house, and I don't even know what he's doing over there. I didn't even notice he wasn't on the lot. Spade, what are you doing? He's a weird horse. Okay, he's a really weird horse. But yes, I'm gonna add some quick travel points. Basically, we're gonna unlock quick travel. I'm basically gonna add some what they are is essentially train station rabbit holes that I will put in some of these places. Why is their house invisible? Okay, there it goes. I'm gonna say game, stop doing weird things. But I might put one here and like one over near their castle just to make it happen faster. Look at it in the distance. It looks so cool, you guys. Look at that. It looks so freaking awesome. You can see it from like up on the mountainside. Oh, that's so cool. I haven't looked at this from afar or like in play mode. Oh man, it's so awesome. So yeah, it's gonna sit right over there, and then when they want to go visit, you know, they can see it. That's so cool. Like theirs, I call it like it's a castle like hidden in the trees, and their castle is called Pinewood actually, because there's a lot of pine trees around it. You can't really see it. It's like a piney hilltop, you know, with all these pine trees and stuff that hides their castle in there. But theirs is like a more prominent, like sitting right on top of the rock. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I love the way it looks from afar. It's so cool. I'm excited now. I'm getting excited. I'm getting real excited. But we're going to prepare to get these guys moved out. Mal's just going to do some daily chores, I think, until we get somebody to handle all that for us. He's doing his homework. You turned in your homework and you're doing it too. All right, you're up to a B. Good job, you know? Good job. So he's doing his homework too. Logan no longer has homework, but he's taking a bath. And Elia's outside tending to the garden. Madeline is just rocking in a rocking chair, relaxing. Her back hurts, you know. She's got the pregnant woes going on with herself. So not too much of a problem here. And we're going to get these guys all prepared to move out here in just a bit. But I think I'm going to let everybody kind of finish up. Maybe let them all go say goodbye. Emric, you're done with your homework, I think, and you're hungry. So let's go grab a bite to eat, and maybe you and Logan can chat. You can wish him well and make sure he's doing all good with himself. Oh, you guys, he's stir crazy. Of course he is. Don't worry. Why are you wearing pants? Why? Okay, that's going to piss me off. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, that's better. Sorry, that was gonna tee me off. I don't know why the game, for some reason, sometimes puts their, like, nude outfit to have clothing on. It's annoying. So I just wanted to take that off, and now it looks a whole lot better. But he's feeling a little stir crazy, so yeah, I think definitely we're gonna have him just chat a little bit with everyone around. Oh, he's playing with the puppy. Oh, the puppies. They're so cute. Mine puppies, yes. Mine puppies. But we're losing our 2 of our dogs, 1 of our horses, no, 3 of our dogs. I'm gonna go ahead and move out the other dog as well and only leave the 1, but we're gonna move out 3 of our dogs as well as 1 horse. So you know, we're going to be losing some family members, but I might place a new one, and we're going to be gaining another one because Yvette will be moving in with them very shortly here in order to, you know, so that she can be married to Emric real soon here, guys. Things are progressing. I absolutely love it. I freaking love it. She's going outside to play with the puppies. Yes, they are adorable. I absolutely love them. And he's like, "Ha, yeah." Okay, he's still eating breakfast, so why don't you head downstairs? Maybe I should have these guys go out for a ride or something, just so we can get some fresh air and they can just, chat a little bit. He's gonna wish Logan well, and he's gonna wish Emric well and his engagement and stuff. Of course, he's gonna be like at their wedding and stuff. It's not like it's gonna change. He's still like his brother. Nothing's changing. It's just he's moving away, you guys. Oh my god, it's like my babies are growing up, and I didn't even have Logan as a baby, and it still feels like that. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I can't believe it. Alright guys, so Logan and Emric here have been having a super long conversation. They've just been talking a lot, just all day. These two have been talking, and I think that we're gonna go ahead and get them all moved out and settled into their new home so that we can settle up with these guys after they move, because it's gonna take a second, I think, for the game to complete that move, because they actually have to get to their home. So I don't know if I can do that from the phone. So this is a new experience for me. I don't know if I have to split them from the main menu or if I have to do it differently. Let's see. If I say move within this neighborhood, we're going to try this out like through the phone, the legit way, but I don't know how well. Wait, did you not finish your homework, Emric? Oh, he didn't do anything apparently. So we're going to move him out with Copper and Diamond, and or should we just keep both the puppies? No, I'm going to move them both out because there's a lot of animals, and like I said, the animals can kind of be in the way a little bit. We had two before because I definitely wanted to have puppies, but now that we have the dogs and the Stone Warden will be established, I don't think I had rules about the dogs. I know I said they could not just adopt a horse until I place the main kingdom with the horse stadium. Like, I can't just add a horse to my family anymore. I have to adopt a wild horse. And originally it was going to be strays too, but I can't find any strays in this world. So I think the way I'm going to compensate for that is I will allow myself to place new dogs with the different families that I place in Logan's kingdom, since he is a werewolf, and hopefully they'll have babies. And sometimes I think the game has adoptions where you can go adopt dogs from other families. I think that that's a possibility, and if not, we could just low-key steal them like we do with the horses. We let our horses breed with other families' horses, and then we just take the baby from the other family once it's born, which we could still do. And in a sense, like, we could still breed our dog with another dog from another family, and then when they have the puppies, just take the puppy that we want, like we've been doing anyway, and we'll say that they were adopted, because it's really difficult to kind of get all of that settled. So I think that this is who we're moving out. So Madeline is going. It's Logan, Madeline, Marin, Ripley, Copper, Jade, and Diamond are all going with Logan, and that'll be their household. And until Miss Madeline has her babies, she's pregnant, you guys. I hope she has multiples. I so hope she has multiples. And that is the Marin household, and that leaves us with Jeremy, Silver, Fireball, Justine, Elia, Emric, Mal, and Spade. So that'll leave our household here. I don't want to kick them out. I want to move them into a house. So is this possible? Can I do this? Or because I can. Awesome. Okay, I want to move them there to Gray Ridge. If we do that, and I don't want to kick them out, but I want to stay in this active household. Okay, that reduces my money by how much it's worth. Do I still own it though? Do I still own it? What does empty port do? Okay, you guys, before I do this, I'm going to stop and I'm going to save because I don't know what this is doing. And I want to make sure I still own the lot. I think I still own the lot, but I'm not sure. But I want to make sure I still own the lot. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing really quickly. I'm going to do that same thing you just watched me do there. But I'm going to save real quick because if I F this up, I want to be able to come back to this point and not have to replay through the day again. So I'm going to save real quick, and then I'm going to execute the same thing you just saw me do. And then I'm going to check if I still own that place, because I don't know if that's removing my ownership or not. Don't know how this mod works. I'm all new to this rental portion of the NRAAS, so give me a sec. Let me save, and I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
Alright guys, so welcome back. That was a long time. Okay, it took about 2 or 3 in-game hours, so like 4 or 5 minutes almost to complete that move. But what I did, I think, still worked. I think we still own the lot that they live on, and they now live there even though they live there, I think we still own the lot. Because if I click it, I have the option to do like real estate, buy on this lot, build on this lot, convert it to a resort, which is the same option I have for all of the other lots that they also own that are rented from them. So I think that we're in good shape there and that everything worked out the way I intended for that to happen. So good. Excuse me, I'm sorry, something's like I got a frog in my throat, but I had to wait like 5 minutes and then the whole house got glitched out like it commonly does for some reason when I move in new people. Like all the one more slot packages show up that are around here and the whole house looks weird, and then I have to go into buy mode to fix it, but I can't go into buy mode while people are in the process of moving. So I was just able to fix everything, which means that I think that they are successfully placed in their new home. Oh my god, you guys, the family has not looked this small in a long time. It's just Elia and Mal and their 3 kids, as well as their horses and their new puppy. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since our house has been this small of a family. It's been a while, and we're gonna add more people to it like really soon here. I'm gonna have Emric talk with Yvette, I think tomorrow, and see about maybe trying to get her involved in their family. But you know what, he should probably go by and pay a visit to her family today and potentially even ask them for their permission to marry her, because I don't think he technically has, even though we know for a fact that he's gonna be engaged to her and stuff. But other than that, I think the family's gonna chill for the rest of the day. You know, they're all like, you know, nervous because Logan just moved out, you know, and they're all kind of anxious and stuff. Things are changing, and when things change, it gets kind of wild. He's outside cleaning up the horses. So I think that maybe I'll have Emric head over to the Willette's house to go pay them a quick visit real quick. Just to, you know, one, hang out with Yvette if she's at home, and to talk with her parents and maybe ask their permission to get their blessing to marry their daughter, even though I think at this point they're fully aware that they're okay with it. It's just, you know, formality stuff that he's going to go through just because he can. And then we'll get her moved in, hopefully, by the end of this episode. And then next episode, I will start with the slight speed build and an edit. And then I may add them a new person in the household to help keep it all clean and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. So I'll be right back as soon as we head over to the Willette's. Alright guys, so welcome back. Ew, freaking Danielle, she's so gross. Every time I'm around her, she's farting or burping somewhere. It's kind of crazy. But he's made it over to the Willette's house, and they're in the park. The Estradas are in the park playing the guitar. It looks like their son has also aged into a toddler. Wow, that feels like it was so fast. I have to give him a little bit of a makeover. I saw them in the park when he was running past. But he's over here mostly to talk with her parents, but, you know, also to see her too as well, obviously, because we want her to be moving in with us. So he's, oh man, their house got reset too. All right, hold on, let me fix this. Okay, all fixed. Sorry about that. For some reason, like when I move a household, or I think the game like resets everything or something strange like that, and all those one more slot packages that should be invisible glitch out, you know. So sorry, they get kind of freaky and a little bit weird. Is he in there hidden on Ursula? And it's Brandy. Hey Brandy. But yeah, I don't know why Spade is still over here. I have no idea why. I'm gonna have to take him back home. But it looks like some wild horses have appeared. A wild horse has appeared. I hate that for some reason the game likes to give them like mismatched hair and tail color. It's a little annoying, but I'll just fix that anyway. But we said we should go after the white horse, because there is a white wild horse somewhere out here. I have to go find it. I'll actually have to go hunting for that wild horse to actually put it in the family, which is fine because, you know, Mal needs to get out and about. He hasn't in a long time. But after we technically purchased that house for Logan and Madeline, we lost a lot more money, which is what I expected to happen in the first place. But we're still at 60,000 simoles, which is still awesome. We're still in a really good place in terms of money. Definitely enough for me to, I think, continue making the edits to their house. I don't think that I should have any problems there. But we may actually need to work up to building another house, which I'm fine with. I like the challenge of having to gain up the money, you guys. That's the point of this whole thing. If it was super easy, it wouldn't be a challenge. So I'm looking forward to having to gain up money every single time we want to do something. But I most certainly want to move in some more families, and in all honesty, we can't even focus on a new warden until after we have at least 2 families inside of our Grey Ridge area and here. So I want to add more families into our basic kingdom area here, and I want to add some more families into Grey Ridge, which we have to do before we can even add a new warden into the world. So it's going to be a minute till we add a new warden, but still, with the placement of Logan, we've unlocked gym cutting and smelting, and I'm super happy about that. We've also unlocked the ability to place like a police station, a military base, and a stadium just for some extra fun, you know, some sword fighting and some jousting and stuff. So I'm going to work on trying to get some of the community lots placed too, because that'll be a huge boost, because I think some of the people around can actually get actual jobs, which might help them out in some of the situations, like how the Estradas are like dirt broke poor, which I feel really bad about, but you know. Anyways, he's here to visit the Willettes here, and I think I'm gonna have him come inside here and talk to Pierce first. Might as well, since she's outside talking to her mother. And let's go in there and talk to Pierce and just, you know, be friendly and compliment his home. And he's here to like officially ask. Like, I feel like their parents had made this decision, but Mal's probably like, you know, you're growing up, you need to go and talk to Pierce yourself. I forgot his name for a second. You need to go and talk to Pierce yourself, and you know, and her parents, and actually be the one to initiate everything. Because though I'm in agreement with it, and he seems to be in agreement with it, you know, nothing's official until you take the initiative. I feel like he would push Emric to do that, especially since Emric is supposed to be taking his place. So I'm gonna have these guys chat for a minute. He's gonna compliment him. Where is chat? How come chat is never an option? I swear, chat like disappears. It's so strange. Okay, so they've chatted for a while, and I think that we are in a safe place where he's asked him how things are going with him and his family. He's talking about his house, saying everything is good, asking me about his funds, and I think that he's gonna ask him for his daughter's hand, you know? Like, he's in a good spot in his life, and you guys are in a good spot in your life, so is it alright if I marry your daughter, basically? And here she comes right now with her umbrella, which she shouldn't have, but we're just going to ignore as a thing. Oh, they're freaking, like, loaded. They're doing fine in terms of money. So I think he's going to ask him, though, actually to have his daughter's hand in marriage and actually marry her and propose to her, because that's not something he's done yet. Oh, my God, I love how sad he looks asking him, too. What do you say, Pierce? He's like, of course, Emric. You didn't have to ask, son. Of course. Yes, Emric, I would love to have you as a son-in-law. I give you my blessing to marry my daughter, Yvette. Oh, would you look at that? That's so cute. I kind of want to ask Danielle, too. Like, I want to ask them both. Is that a thing, or can I only get one of them? I don't know. Let's get to know Danielle and try to ask her, too, because I kind of want to ask them both and get both of their blessing, which is kind of funny. Let's chat with her, and let's admire her and stuff, and just chat a bit. And it'd be kind of interesting to see if we can get them both. Okay, so welcome back, guys. I don't really see the option to ask her to also get her blessing, so we might just have to deal with just the okay, it's called parents' blessing, so I suppose that means that I can't ask them both. I didn't notice. I thought for some reason it said father's blessing, but it says parents' blessing. So it's not necessarily a thing for both parents. So, okay, I should probably learn to read, but, you know, who reads? But, you know, he actually wants to hang out with Yvette, so let's just go chat with her. I think that counts as hanging out with her. While we're here, let's just, you know, ask her about her day, ask her how she's doing. And he's going to hang out with her tomorrow, just the two of them. And I think that's when he's going to officially, like, ask her to marry him and move in to their house so that she can become a ward. Like, and I think that she's going to move in then at that point. So that's the goal right now. He's just going to chat with her for now. And then, you know, we'll work on getting her into the family tomorrow, because it's getting kind of late and it's rainy. And Spade, go home. Go home. You can't go home? Why can't you go home? Can you go here? You're such a weird horse. He's like bagging up and stuff. If you can't go home, Emric can ride you home, but I think you need to go home. I don't know what's going on, but you should probably go home. Okay, guys, so Emric's home. I just had him ride Spade back because Spade, for some reason, just would not go home. I don't know what his problem is, but Spade would not go home. Luna! Hey, Luna! He's like, she's in my way! What the holy crap! That was the weirdest thing. Okay, game, getting a little bit teleporty there. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess since she was in the way, the game, like, teleports him away, which is bizarre, but looks like the family has been doing a pretty good job taking care of themselves while I was gone. I have not been paying attention. She's breastfeeding the baby. You and Mal were woohooing, weren't you? Yep, they were woohooing. This is why I can't leave you guys alone. I wasn't paying attention. You better not be pregnant, Ellie, okay? You better not be pregnant. I swear. But this is why I can't leave them alone for like 1 second, because if I do, then, you know, they start woohooing around each other and I'm not paying attention, and this is the problem with all of that. So, did you finish your homework, young man? You did. Good job. I think everybody's good though, and Emric is going to tip over the cow. No, he's playing tic-tac-hoof. Oh, look at that. He's being a decent human being. But it's getting super late, so I think what we're going to do here is basically get everybody all cleaned up, prepared for the night, and then they're going to head to bed. And I'll see you guys in the morning where we'll spend some time with Yvette, and Emric is going to go ahead and propose.
The next day.
Okay guys, so welcome back. I just thought I'd bring the whole family out. Emric's on a date with Yvette, and he invited her out to the park, and she of course agreed to come, and I think I'm going to have him officially propose to her and get her moved into the house. His family knows it's coming, but I thought it'd be a good idea just to get them all out and get some fresh air, just because it's been a minute, you know. Let's go put little Justine down right here and let her play over here, just because I just thought it'd be a good idea to let them all come out, just, you know, just breathe, get some fresh air at the park, have some fun. He's gonna put her down, maybe he'll play with her. Elia decided she's gonna go fish inside of the little, like, fountain over there, and Jeremy's doing his homework. Little Justine, you can play and do whatever you want. Why don't you play with that, And then your dad can play with you. Let's do that. Let's let you two play together. Yes, play with Justine. So they're gonna play together. Oh my god, he's like, you're a terrible child. You're the worst I ever heard of music. No prospects of ever having a future. He's gonna play with her, which is so adorable and cute. These two are just being all like cute and flirty. His brother's like right there, and he's like, you know, when he leaves, maybe have his day brighten. Of course you can. So his brother is all like good now with his homework, so let's have him kind of like maybe move, and they know that what Emric's gonna do. They know he's gonna propose and stuff like that, but it's just, we're just letting him, you know, let them have some privacy without his brother sitting right there in the corner of the room. So let's get his brother over here. I mean, can we do anything? He can practice hopscotch. I really just wanted them to get outside the house and just have some fun, because it's been a minute since they've kind of left the house, just to leave the house and have some fun. So everybody's just going out to have a lot of, who are you? Karina Schneider. Karina Schneider. I should probably start changing people as I see them and actually editing them so that they look like they're from, you know, the correct time period. I just actually have to want to do that, and right now I don't want to do that, so you're bothering me, lady. Go away. But basically, let's see, let's get him being romantic, and let's give her a kiss, and let's hold her hands, and not try for a baby, we're not doing that. Let's give her an amorous hug. We're trying to, you know, be romantic. He wanted to give her a kiss, but I didn't actually select that wish. So, too little, too late. Too little, too late. But I think the goal here is that we are going to go ahead and propose and move Yvette into the household so that she can become a ward of the Reyes family. That's going to be our goal here. So we just need to get them all, you know, all huddled up together and being alluring. Aw, they're so cute. I love it. Let's dip kiss. Oh, and she immediately is like just chatting with them. You killed it. You killed the... Okay, wait, no, it stayed at alluring. I'm about to say, I think I have to get it all the way up to like extremely irresistible or something. So if they start chatting, like commonly chatting, okay, there it goes. Now it worked. And oh my gosh, she's like, let's go, woohoo! Like my parents are here. No. No, but first things first, I want you to propose to her, Emric. That's gonna be the goal here. Okay, we're not doing that. He's gonna propose to her. Oh my God, no! Stop it, you guys. You're messing up my plans here. No woohoo, okay? No woohoo right now. Oh, dang it. They got rid of the thingy. Oh, Jesus. Now I gotta do it all over again. This is what happens when you guys start being too frisky, okay? Stop being frisky. I need you guys to calm down so that I can actually get this thing to... Okay, I thought she was trying to woohoo again. I'm like, stop it right now. Okay? I need you guys to get back up so that I can actually do proposed marriage again. This is becoming difficult. You guys are making my life harder. Okay, extremely irresistible. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now let's propose marriage, and hopefully they won't screw that up this time, because she immediately was like, let's go woohoo. Okay. He's gonna officially ask her. Oh, so cute. He's officially asking her to marry him. And she said yes. She said yes. Oh, so cute. Oh. So give me a hug. They're officially engaged. So sweet. I love it. Shaka bra. Emric and Yvette are now engaged. They can get married or have a private wedding. We are not getting married just yet. They're going to stay engaged for a while. Is that Ripley? Ripley, what are you doing here? Are the Marins here? Did they come up to visit all the way from where they live? That would be crazy. Or was it just you, Ripley? Did you just come to visit? Because we love to see you too, Ripley. No problems there. We like to see Ripley too. I just didn't think I would see you guys coming up to visit so soon. There's also a wild horse right there, but I haven't seen the white one. So yay, these two are engaged now. I absolutely love it. I love it. And now it's time to get her to move in. And I'm going to see if I can just ask her. We might be able to, because our family, wait, how many Sims do we have? 2, 4, 6. We have 8. So I think I need to do it with the NRAS actually, because if you have more than, or 8 or more, I don't think it lets you, actually, it doesn't work if I'm not mistaken. So like I can try it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. So yeah, see, if I try ask to move in, I don't think it's going to work because of the fact that we have 8 Sims. Like I might need to redo this. Or not redo this, do this with the NRAS. Yes, see, I can't do it because, oh yeah, I forgot she has a baby sister. I completely forgot about little Patty. I meant to change her name and come up with a new name for her too. I didn't see her when I was over there because I didn't go upstairs. She's probably in the crib. And I forgot all about little baby Patty. Yeah, she does have a little sister now, doesn't she? It'll clear up some room in their household. All right, so I have to add her with the NRAS, and I always screw this up. So give me a sec and let me see if I can figure this out. Well, that was stressful. Okay, guys, sorry. I did it wrong. Of course I did it wrong. Twice, mind you. I did it wrong twice. I had told you, I always do this. For some reason, I always do that wrong whenever I'm trying to add a new sim to my active household. I always end up switching households, and I can't just... One, I'm not supposed to do that in this challenge, and two, it undoes all of the wishes that I had selected for them, which is irritating, so I had to come back and reload the game twice. Twice, you guys. Now, how much longer does she have till she age up? She has 9... Do you guys share a birthday? No, Emric's 1 day older than her. Okay, so he's not very far off from her. I must have moved her here like a day after Emric turned into a toddler. I might actually have done that. And now that I'm thinking about it, because I think she came in as a toddler. No, she was a child. I think I moved her in the day after Emric turned into a child. I'm not even sure. But she wants to learn the cooking skill. You certainly can. I think I'm going to try to enroll her in school to see how quickly I can get her grades up. I didn't try that with Madeline because Madeline had like 3 days, I think, before she aged into like a young adult when I moved her in. She has a little bit longer. So I'm going to see if she already has our lifetime wish too. Master of the Arts. Did I pick that for her? Or did the game pick it for her? Because I don't remember ever picking it for her, but I guess that's okay. She wants to... I think this is the same thing her sister might have, but she wants to master the guitar and master the painting skill. That's fine. I didn't notice she already had a lifetime wish. That's a little strange. I didn't notice that. But yeah, he's officially proposed to her, so awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and end the date. I'm going to end the date. You and me sitting in a tree. Oh gosh, did I say that out loud? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end their date because I want her to go and see about going into school. I want to see how fast I can get her grades up. It's either going to be I can get them up fast enough, or it'll just be like what the game was going to do anyway, which is just picking a trait for her. But it's kind of fun to be able to roll the dice, you know, and do it ourselves instead of the game just picking one, because sometimes it's fun, you know, to gamble a little bit and then roll the dice, can risk it and see if one good trait and trading it up would be a better one. What am I doing? I want to enroll in school. How do I do that? Don't I do that from City Hall? Not register as self-employed. All right, maybe I have to do that from a computer. She freaking has a stroller in her inventory. I don't want that. All right, I'm not going to sell it because it's money, so let's delete them. This too. I want to delete this too. How do I delete this? Okay, hold on. First things first, I need you to come home and try to enroll in school. Let's do that. And enroll in school. Like so. And I'm going to delete this. And I can't delete this, apparently. Can I? I can't do anything with that. Alright, maybe I need to wait for her to get home. Some things are weird in this game where you can't, like, move them when you're in moving mode. Or that's stuck in her inventory and I have to purge her inventory, which I'm also fine with. Either one of those scenarios will be okay with me. So, like, this can go. We don't need an umbrella. Yeah, I think this might be stuck in her inventory right now. Alright, so I gotta purge her inventory because we don't need no camera. It's just completely stuck there. Alright, you guys, so I think, and she's trying to woohoo. Of course she wants to woohoo, but you know what? They're home alone. So technically they can, because Emric just came home. I had to reset Yvette. It was weird. I had to purge her inventory to get rid of that stupid camera that was stuck in her inventory. I couldn't click it. I had no interactions with it, so I had to purge her inventory. And then the game reset her phone to be like the old school Sims phone, like from when the game first came in and not the smartphone. So then I had to reset her so that she would get back her original phone with the internet. It's weird. Basically, I had to go through a bunch of weird shenanigans in order to get her to work correctly. But she looks like she's good now and she's in the family. But because I had to reset her, she ended up back at home and Emric was going home and now she wants to woohoo because he's here. So you know what? I'll let you guys woohoo. In your bed though, mind you, because you guys have a habit of doing that someplace else. But since his whole family is still out and about and just out at the park and having some fun and nobody's at home, I figure why not? They can get away with it right now, you know. They can be a little sneaky and get away with it. He's still playing with young Justine here. They've been playing with this thing all day and he's been over here playing hopscotch for a while and apparently sucking at it. Oh my god, Jeremy, you look so sad. You're playing by yourself and you look so sad, okay? It's just weird. Oh, he's terrible at hopscotch. It's kind of cute though. But yeah, everybody's at the park and we get invited to a party from Miss Danielle Yvette. Not Danielle Yvette, Danielle Willette. So, oh, she's coming home. Oh, it looks like they already snuck upstairs though, the two of them. But his mom is home now. Let's get you doing some painting and she has some fish. You know what? I'll hold on to the fish you caught because we can use them to fertilize your plants, which would be amazing. So why don't you just continue doing some painting? She's home now and I think it's probably time for most of them to come home because we got a party apparently to go to. So let's pick up young Justine here. Okay guys, so it's pretty much the end of the day here. It looks like Yvette made a birthday cake. Okay, that's a weird choice of things to do. I don't know why you made a birthday cake. Can I sell it? Okay, we're gonna sell it. I don't know why she made a birthday cake. That is beyond me. Okay, she's actually getting really hungry though, so why don't you eat some leftover food? And he's gonna scold the dog for peeing on the floor because he peed on the floor. Bad doggy. But I think that I'm gonna skip out on the party that they got invited to. They got invited to a party, but it's getting late and a lot of them are really kind of tired. So I think that I'm just gonna sort of let them skip out on this party and I'm gonna end the episode here. So big changes happening. We moved Logan into his home, you know. He and his wife are now established in their home. Grey Ridge is now an active kingdom, meaning that we can now start moving people in there. We can start working with stone. We can start smelting stone. We can start cutting metals and all that other type of stuff like that. So we're in a really good place there because that means that all the stuff that we collect when we're out hunting with Mel and stuff can now be worth a lot more money. Emric and Yvette are now officially engaged, so they are now officially together, which is really good. She's now a ward of their household and under their protection until, you know, further notice, until, you know, they get married and stuff like that. Well, technically she will live here because Emric is the next founder or whatever you want to call it. He's the next heir because he was the first child born with red hair. That was the way I chose to do it, just to make it kind of random. It may or may not be their first child. It may be. I mean, their first two children technically had red hair. So that means that anytime they don't have a child with red hair, you got to keep trying until you get one, which means we could end up with some pretty big families down the line, depending on how aggressive the red hair trait is for them. I don't know how that's going to end up, but we made some progress, and I think what I'm going to do is work on changing up the house a little bit. I may or may not record. I'm going to try to record it, but I will tell you guys right now, I sometimes for some reason with this house I have problems when I'm in edit or create mode with it too long, but I'm going to try to edit this house a little bit, probably once everybody heads to bed in a minute or two here. I'm going to go ahead and try to extend this room outwards some and go ahead and maybe fill in the library area, just put the bookshelves up. Obviously we can't buy any books for it because we can't do that until we unlock the Kingdom of the Ancients, who will bring along bookstores. But as we collect books, like Emric writes books and he sometimes gets books from trade, basically he's in the book club, we can start filling up our little library. I'm going to go ahead and do all that over there. And then upstairs, I'm going to go ahead and do this suite. I said I was going to call it the grandparents suite. It's basically where we'll move out the last generation of them once the new generation is old enough to take over the control of Wallachia. They'll stay up here in the grandparents suite. I'm going to go ahead and add a new sim to the family as well to be just a kind of like what Ursula was, somebody to clean and go get water and stuff like that and everything along those lines. I was originally trying to keep it so that, you know, the household has less Sims to contend with, but that's a Sim who essentially I'm not going to ignore them. I'm still going to try to, like, you know, play them, give them a bit of a backstory, but they're not going to be as prominent as how much I pay attention to the family, which is why I didn't want to do it, because I'm like, I feel so bad for leaving out a Sim. I try to give everybody some type of attention in this playthrough, and they will get some attention, but they will mostly be there for utility reasons, as in cleaning up the house and stuff like that. But I still like to, you know, try to give them something to work with, because that's just the best way to do it. All right, who's not busy and can take the baby, put him to sleep? I think you'll probably be able to put her to sleep. Let's put Justine to sleep and get everybody in bed, and I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, or don't. That is up to you, but I do hope that you'll come back and join me for more of the Sims 3 For the Realm challenge here on the channel. Thanks guys. Bye bye.